fz equals 2z cubed minus 19z square plus 64z minus 60, and we need to show that f of 3 out of 2 is 0, and then use algebra to solve fz equals 0 completely. Show all three solutions on an Argand diagram. So what we need to start with is, of course, part A. Just by putting, instead of z, you put 3 out of 2. So you put 3 out of 2 in all these places, and let's see if we get 0. So f of 3 out of 2 equals 2 times 3 out of 2 cubed minus 19 times 3 out of 2 square plus 64 times 3 out of 2 minus 60, and that equals 2 times, so this would be 27. I start simplifying, so 27 out of 2 square, so that's 4, minus 19 times 9 out of 4 plus 64, so that would be 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 minus 60, so this I can write is as 32 times 3 is 96 minus 60, and that is 36. So I write here 36. So then I can do that equals, we have 4 as a denominator, and that's 27 minus 9 times 19, so that's 171 plus 36 times 4. So that would give me 24, 4, 2, 144. So instead of 36 times 4, I would write 144. So now if I simplify to the next step, I would get, once again, denominator 4, and the numerator would be 4 plus 7, 11, 1 and 1, 4, 5 and 2, 7. Minus 171, and that equals 0. So that's done. F of 3 out of 2 is 0. So now if f of 3 out of 2 is 0, then z minus 3 out of 2 is a factor, and that is by factor theorem. Okay, so z minus 3 out of 2 is a factor. So if z minus 2 is a factor, all we have to do is to divide this entire equation by z minus 3 out of 2, and then we will get the other factors. So to divide, let's see, what I can do is, z minus 3 out of 2, not root, I have to divide. Okay, so do a simple normal division, algebraic division of course, and 2z cubed minus 19z square plus 64z minus 60, and that would be, so I'd have to look at the first term, so what do I multiply with z to get 2z cubed? I would multiply it with 2z square. So 2z square times z is twice of z cubed, and then minus 2z square times 3 out of 2, that is 3z square, and then I'm going to subtract, so this cancels out. I'm left with 19 minus 19 plus 3 minus 16z square plus 64z minus 60. So I again look at the first term and I get minus 16, so I'm going to multiply it with minus 16z. So then minus 16z times z is minus 16z square, and then plus 2 times 8 times 3, 24z. Did I get it right? 8, yeah. Then I am going to subtract and cancel out, and then I get 0, 40 z minus 60. And then again looking at the first term, so it will be plus 40. So 40 times z is 40z minus 3 out of 2 times 40, so times 20. I get 60, and then you see if you were to subtract, you get 0. So therefore, you can write z minus 3 out of 2 multiplied by twice of z square minus 16z plus 40 equals 0. Then I have to factorize this term. Okay, once more. So then let's do it. So 2z square minus 16z plus 40. So this is a quadratic, okay, quadratic equation. So let us solve it the quadratic way. So z is minus b, so minus 2, not minus 2, sorry, minus 16. Minus 16, this is b, is ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. So a is 2, b is minus 16, and c is 40. So z is minus of minus 16, and minus b plus minus square root of b square. So that's minus 16 square minus 4 times 2 times 40, so minus 4ac, and divided by 2 times 2. So that would give me 16 plus minus square root of 16 times 16 is 256 minus 4 times 2, 8 times 40, that is 320, and divided by 4, that equals again 4 denominator, 16 plus minus. So this is going to give me 320 minus 256. The difference is, that is 4, 1, that is 6, and this 2. So I got 64. So square root of minus 64, actually, not 64. So that gives me equal to 16, and that is plus minus. I can write it as 64 times root of minus 1 divided by 4, and that is 16, 8i out of 4, that is 4, 2i. So the solutions are z minus 3 out of 2 equals 0, and so which will give you z equals 3 out of 2, and then we get z equals 4 plus 2i, and z equals 4 minus 2i. So these are the solutions, right? So now that's done. Now we have to plot it on the Argand diagram. So let's do the Argand diagram. So this is my axis. So that is my real axis, and that is imaginary, and then z equals 3 out of 2. So 3 out of 2 means the points I need to plot are 3 out of 2, 0. So the real part is there, no imaginary part, and then 4 is real and 2 is imaginary. So that's 2i. and I'd have 4 and minus 2i. So 3 out of 2, if I say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then so 3 out of 2 is a bit more than 1. So if I say it somewhere here, so that is 3 out of 2, 0, and then 4 and 2i, so the real 4 and imaginary 2, so it's here, so that is 4 and 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2, so it will be here, that is 4 and minus 2. So that is the answer really. So I've done all the parts now, and hopefully that's clear. So and hope that helps. So thank you so much for viewing. Thank you for your time, and if you like the video, maybe you can subscribe, and you can visit Hypatia Math 147 for more maths problem solving videos. Thank you.